Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and today I wanted to talk about, believe it or not, bad Democrats. Usually, in a majority of my videos, I'll admit, most of my attacks are towards the right, to the GOP, because they have been doing things lately that have gone beyond questionable. Not even just talking about the former president, but by the way things are going on right now. And people say my opinion seems to be biased. No, it's not. I'm not tribal. Lately I've been leaning more towards the left, for the reasons that I've already explained. So, if someone on the right is doing the right thing, I say they need to go. Well, guess what? That same rationale applies to people on the left. Specifically, two of the most known candidates, who are nothing more than just leeches to our system, is Kyrsten Sinema and Senator Joe Manchin, who recently they were at the Davos conference that's held by the World Economic Forum that they do annually, and they too were there. And one of the things they were primarily doing is bragging about, preventing the filibuster from being taken away. So, Kyrsten Sinema, she to me is the most brazen of the two. She went on a platform of lowering drug prices and other good things. I don't know where she actually went astray. Like, was it a lie from the get-go, or did she mean it, but, corporate greed got to her and threw her a wad of cash and said, hey, flip, and we'll make you a very rich woman. And she went for it. Either way, she is just a disgusting human being and doesn't even benefit us. The filibuster, what is that? That is just nothing more than, to me, for politicians thinking, I can just drop a wrench in the wheel whenever I feel like it. If I see a bill I don't like or something like that, I'm just gonna put a wedge into it. And as a result, a lot of good policies that could have been helping the working class people that have been shot down by her and Manchin. Joe Manchin sometimes shows a little more leeway, but that's mostly, as long as he's able to negotiate something in favor for, the oil and gas industry, which, he benefits a lot from. These are not good Democrats. They need to be voted out. Kyrsten Sinema recently switched her party from Democrat to Independent. Not that she was really even Democrat to begin with. I mean, what do they call Republicans in name only? Rhinos? Well, I guess we call these two Dinos, Democrats in name only, because they're not voting in, support of the Democratic Party or the voters behind it. They're only in support for themselves. I would say to some local businesses in their area, like Kyrsten is from Arizona and Manchin is from West Virginia, and that is simple. Stop serving these people, if you can do so. Supposedly it's not legal, just as long as you're not denying service based on race or religion. But my message would be to them, like if they ever come to a fancy restaurant, I would just say, no, we don't want you here. You want us to serve you? That was your job. Your job is to serve us. That is still your job, and you're not doing that. So, quite frankly, we don't want to serve you. People of Arizona for Sinema and West Virginia for Manchin, send a message to them that you are not welcome in our states. You're not even welcome in this country, I realize that's not going to do a whole lot, but that might send some message. Is it going to cause them to grow a conscience or try and do the right thing? No. But to the people of Arizona, West Virginia, when you do get the opportunity and you can vote these out, even Sinema as an independent, get rid of them. Knowing Sinema, she'll probably start lobbying with some big fancy corporations and probably even write a book or something like that. Like, how I scammed them all and got away with it. That's what's worse about her, is because she's not only brazen, she's just flat out obnoxious about it. And for the most part, just doesn't give a shit. Let's be real about that. If she ever did write a book, I would say to the retailers, if they propose bringing it there, saying, no, we don't want that. We don't sell trash to people, okay? We like to sell books that educate, that entertains. This is just trash. Libraries, if they want to sell it, even though you're sending out books for free, I would tell them, no, we don't want this book. Again, we like to, present books that educate and display. Any book by her or Manchin, those books you could just pretty much take to the homeless shelter, burn them during the wintertime to keep homeless people warm. That's about the only thing that they're good for. So, like I said before, I am not tribal. I've been speaking strongly against the right, but when the left does it too, shows such corruption or, people who aren't doing their job, I speak out against them as well. So it's not just a party thing. It's about we need politicians that are going to do the job and serve the American people. Not the wealthy, not the big corporations, not their own personal interests, but for the American people. I realize that's hard for them because they just get a taste of the good life and they get easily sold out. Vote them out. That is my message to the people. Because talking to them, that's not going to do anything for them. These people are too far gone. The only status quo they're interested in is keeping things the way they are just so they can continue to profit themselves. Vote them out, please. For your sakes and for the country's sakes as well. It's not just for the state of Arizona, West Virginia, it's for the country as a whole. Because we count on our senators to do the right thing. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you understand.